Maybe put a coat of paint on it or something.
Yeah.
We ready, Madam Clerk?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. We'll go ahead and call this regular meeting of the East Peoria City Council to order. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Mingus.
Here.
Sutherland.
Here.
Mayor Call.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please rise for the invocation. Remain standing for the pledge.
Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and every day you give us. As we open this session of the City Council, we pause to acknowledge our shared responsibility. We ask for clarity of thought, integrity in our actions, and a renewed commitment to the welfare of every neighborhood. Let us work together with unity and purpose. In your name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the minutes, please.
Mr. Mayor, I move the minutes of the regular meeting held on February 17, 2026 be approved as printed.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker.
Aye.
Hill.
Aye.
Mingus.
Aye.
Sutherland.
Aye.
Mayor Call.
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried. Public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on an agenda item, please step forward. I'm seeing no one. Commissioner Hill?
Okay, based on the size of this consent agenda, you guys are worrying too much. But, Mr. Mayor, I move to adopt a consent agenda consisting of items numbered 1 through 13. Item number 1, adoption of resolution number 2526-128, resolution to approve payment of the scheduled bills listed on schedule number 20 in the amount of $3,105,156.14. Item number 2, adoption of ordinance number 4897 on its second reading, and ordinance approving a second lease extension with GTP Acquisition Partners 2 LLC for the Robine Cell Tower site at 114 Rio Drive in the city of East Peoria. Item number 3, adoption of resolution number 2526-106 on its second reading. Resolution approving proposal for Bell Archway Structure Project for Archway Monument for the Levy Park development in the Civic Plaza. Item number 4, adoption of resolution number 2526 on its second reading. Resolution authorizing the purchase of a new trailer-mounted spray patcher from Total Patcher. Item number 5, adoption of resolution number 2526-111 on second reading. Resolution authorizing the purchase of a new 4-ton asphalt transporter hot box from CMW Equipment. Item number 6, adoption of resolution number 2526-112 on second reading. Resolution approving 2026 street maintenance program contracts for seal coating, heat scarification, spray patching, fog coating work, and engineering services associated with said program. Item number 7, adoption of resolution number 2526-113 on second reading. Resolution authorizing the purchase of a new 2025 Ford F-550 Super Duty dump truck from Landmark Ford Trucks, Inc. with installed equipment from Koenig Body and Equipment, Inc. for the city's street department. Item number 8, adoption of resolution number 2526-114 on second reading. Resolution authorizing the purchase of a new Mack Granite 64FR tandem dump truck from Vanguard Truck Centers with installed equipment from Koenig Body and Equipment, Inc. for the city's water department. Item number 9, adoption of resolution number 2526-109 on its second reading. Resolution authorizing and directing the payment of invoice from Hair Underground Construction for emergency repair of sewer main located behind 500 Centennial Drive in the amount of $75,266.50. Item number 10, adoption of resolution number 2526-107 on its second reading. Resolution approving acceptance of the proposal from Hendrickson for the furniture purchase and installation project for the new police station. Item number 11, adoption of resolution number 2526-108 on second reading. Resolution approving acceptance of the lowest responsible bid from Krumholtz Brothers Landscaping for the landscaping project for the new police station. Item number 12, adoption of resolution number 2526-115 on its second reading. Resolution approving the Seventh Amendment to intergovernmental agreement between the City of East Peoria, the Fond du Lac Park District, and East Peoria Community High School District 309 regarding the creation of East Light Theater, Inc. Item number 13, adoption of resolution number 2526-116 on its second reading. Resolution approving Second Amendment to amended construction and lease agreement, theater and storage building between the City of East Peoria, the Fond du Lac Park District, and East Peoria Community High School, District 309, as listed on the agenda for this meeting to be considered by omnibus vote.
May I have a second, please? Second. Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I move you that items numbered 1 through 13 listed on the consent agenda be hereby approved and adopted, and items numbered 2 through 13 having been read once by their title and having laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that a public hearing will be held by the City Council on Monday evening, March 16th, 2026, at 6 p.m. in the City Council chambers in the Civic Complex, 401 West Washington Street, East Peoria, Illinois, for the purpose of giving interested citizens the opportunity to provide written or oral comments on the proposed appropriation ordinance and the proposed working cash budget for the City of East Peoria for the fiscal year May 1st, 2026 to April 30th, 2027. Be it further resolved that the city clerk give public notice of said public hearing in the manner provided by law, and that this resolution number 2526-118 be adopted as presented. Mr. Mayor, I move you that resolution number 2526-118 be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Okay, it was pretty self-explanatory. We are having a public meeting on Monday, March 16th, and we will be sharing and open to resident feedback and comments on the appropriation and the working budget.
And just for anyone that wonders why a Monday, because the great state of Illinois, in their infinite wisdom, decided election days are going to be free of any public meetings. So we have rescheduled a couple of meetings this coming year, and this will be one of them. So Monday, March 16th at 6 p.m. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Okay. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-119, resolution accepting proposal from Fairgram and Associates LLC for engineering services for Bell Monument Structure for Levy Park Project in the Civic Plaza be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-119 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title, be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you. Commissioner Mingus?
Well, in that big or consent agenda, we talked about this Bell project last meeting. And that, what we just approved there was for the structure that would hold the bells and in the name or whatever, I'm going to call it ironwork. But this part of the project, as we stated then, is for the pillars and the foundation and the electricity that are going to hold what we approved in the last meeting, as well as the engineering work associated with that. So that's what we have.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-120, resolution authorizing the purchase of 10 new GTAC laptops from Midwest Public Safety Group be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-120 be accepted on its first reading as read by the title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
We use these GTAC laptops primarily, it used to be primarily in the squad cars, but they're hardened laptops. Periodically, we have to replace or renew those as computers age. We got to cycle them out. So this is for 10, as that we said. And the vendor, Midwest Public, we said safety group. One thing I did not capture was the cost on those.
$4,094 for 10 of them,
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
or a piece.
Oh,
Yeah, a piece, I apologize for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Your Honor, that is it for me tonight.
Very good, Commissioner Hill, thank you. Commissioner Decker?
I have a couple items, Mayor. First of all, Resolution 2526-121, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois. The resolution number 2526-121, resolution designating city officials authorized for approving joint purchasing agreement with the State of Illinois for the city's annual purchase of roadway salt for maintaining city streets during the winter season be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution, number 2526-121, be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This, if you've ever wondered how much salt we use in East Peoria, the estimation this year is 2,500 tons. And we currently have 1,400 tons in stock. But what that means is we're going to need more, but we can't necessarily house all of it, take delivery of all of it. So this is an agreement. The purchasing agreement commits, let me just read this, might be easier, the city to purchase 80%, which is 2,000 tons of requested original order. The vendor is obligated to have the specified amount in the local area to fill orders as they are requested. So then next year, we'll do the same thing. We'll estimate how much we still have on hand, and therefore we don't have to keep it all, but it assures us that it's there if we need it. And I know that it's frustrating sometimes when your car is all covered with salt, but the East Peoria, part of the beauty is are the many hills, and that's difficult in snow season. So that's what this resolution does, Mayor.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Next, Mayor, Resolution 2526-125, be it resolved by the Council, City of East Peoria, Illinois, the resolution number 2526-125, resolution accepting proposal from Fairgram Engineering and Environmental for engineering and surveying services for the Center Street Storm Water Ditch Relocation Project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-125 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. This is it's approving $27,000 for the engineering surveying services for the Center Street ditch. It is the area back behind Costco with new development. It has to be moved over, and that is what this is approving that for the engineering and surveying portion of that.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Commissioner Sutherland?
Well, I have 3 items tonight. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-122 resolution authorizing the purchase of a new 2026 Caterpillar 420XE backhoe loader from Altorfer Inc. for the city's water department be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-122 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Okay, this was a bid that we took, and the three bidders that we got bids from were John Deere Martin Equipment, and I believe Berkey's out of Bloomington is a case dealer. Nowhere on the bid does it say case. I guess they're just expecting me to know their lingo, which I don't. They were really close. They were within $3,000 of each other. And Caterpillar won out for two reasons, as far as I'm concerned. One reason is their warranty was a couple years longer than John Deere's, and I believe 3 years longer than Case. And the other reason was the people that have to operate it operated and went and looked at the different tractors, and this is the one that the guys also chose that work in the department. So I've always said that if you're going to be the one operating it and taking care of it, then you have a lot of say-so, and Cord and I gave it to them. But there was only $3,000 difference from high to low. This is $158,421.12 from Altorfer. Martin Equipment was $158,410, and Berkey's was $155,000 even. That's it.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Okay. My next item that's up is, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-123, resolution accepting the proposal from Hare Underground Construction for the cured-in-place pipe sewer main lining project in conjunction with the Cedar Street Bridge reconstruction project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-123 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus.
Now, the powers that be are absolutely going to know more about the timing of this than I, but this proposal is very, very close to the proposal that they gave us over a year ago for this project. And I don't believe that the state of Illinois has put a drop-dead date on the start date.
They have not.
But me and my infinite wisdom, knowing that the prices continually go up, and for sure, this sewer is probably, I'm going to guess, 80 years plus old, and clay tile only had a life expectancy of 25 years, that if I don't pull the trigger on this now, I'm going to regret it. So to keep the price down to where it's at, and to make sure that we don't have tile collapsing on us while we're doing this, this is why this has come up right now instead of waiting on the state. I'm done.
Point well made. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Okay. Now, I'm not a techie person, but this has to do with technology, so I'm probably going to let somebody else explain this, even to me. Mr. Mayor, be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-124, resolution accepting the proposal from Concentric Integration for the SCADA upgrade project be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-124 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
I'm going to tell everybody what I don't know. I think this has to do with software mostly. I think it has a little bit to do with hardware, and it's very expensive. And I thought that our life expectancy, because I've only been setting up here for 6 years now, and I thought that the life expectancy the last time that I voted on something like this was 10 years, and it didn't quite make it, if that was what my memory said is correct.
I don't think it's one and the same, but yeah, the hardware and the software, what we're faced with here is that will be outdated in December of this year. So this is both Hart Technologies and this Concentric integration, working in coordination with Hart, will be upgrading our system. So that's what is before us tonight. And that's the SCADA system software to the most current versions. And it's also migrating the system to a new modern server hardware. So you're right, it's both hardware and software.
And if I can explain this correct, what SCADA basically is it is a monitor on our wells and pumps and sewer pumps and the sewer treatment plants, from small to big, that if there is a flaw, the SCADA computer software calls up our employee instead of having employees go check it every night, every morning, every day, every night. So I know this, I think it's a little over $100,000. Sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money. But if we didn't have this, we would be spending way more money and getting people out in the middle of the night after somebody's sewer is backing up in their house because of there was no forewarning, or the wells going down for the water plants and stuff like that. So this is absolutely, in this day and age, is necessary. I just don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did a pretty good job for not understanding. Any discussion?
Mayor, I remember when Steve Ferguson first brought forward the SCADA system, and it was, he talked about the technology and what it would do, and he mentioned something to the Commissioner's point about how a major water main break, before someone could call it in, there would be notifications going to the foreman or whoever is in charge. But also to your point, then I think, I can't attest to this completely, but I believe if you look back at the number of personnel we had then compared to what we have now, the productivity and the efficiency, I think that we have saved quite a bit of money, manpower, just with the introduction of the SCADA system and all the things that it could do. If I'm not mistaken, that I think helped facilitate even a portion of it reading meters, made that easier. When Steve first spoke about it, he talked about how it was going to revolutionize the system in general. I believe it has.
Yeah, it's been well worth it.
One thing I've got to ask, this $97,500 says it's software. So should we be expecting another invoice from Hart for the servers, the hardware? I might have just said that wrong. The Concentric is the software for 97.5. The very first thing under scope of services, and it said that they were going to be working with Hart under a separate contract.
Well, here's what Cord told me.
No equipment.
Yeah, no, I think Hart, they,
So
go
we
ahead.
should be.
Yeah, Cord told me that this was going to be a very technical ask, and they made they did a big write-up, and it's in your packet. I don't know how to
I'm looking at it right now.
legalese.
It says
so yeah.
Concentric will provide the following equipment. No equipment will be provided by Concentric. All hardware is provided by Hart Technologies under a separate contract. So I guess, when will we see the hardware side? Okay.
I'll get back to you on that one. I'll have to get with Cord.
Yeah, 'cause today, Hart does all of our server work,
Yes,
so,
yep,
our security and service. Okay, thank you.
yeah, that's a good question. Any other questions, discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
That's
Thank
it
you.
for me tonight
Motion
on this, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Mangus.
4 items tonight, Your Honor. First item, resolution number 2526-126. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-126, resolution approving purchase and installation and replacement ESDA tornado siren located at the Paradise Hotel Casino be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-126 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. This is exactly what it says. This is a replacement siren at the Paradise. Sirens typically have a lifespan of 20 to 25 years, and this one has met its lifespan. This is a budgeted item, and the cost of it is $48,301.90.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Second item tonight, Your Honor, resolution number 2526-129. Be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Illinois, that resolution number 2526-129, resolution approving acceptance of the proposal from Searchy for the purchase of evidentiary laboratory equipment for the new police station be approved. Mr. Mayor, I move you that this resolution number 2526-129 be accepted on its first reading as read by its title and be laid on the table for no less than 1 week for public inspection.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. As with I think this is probably the third or fourth meeting in a row, we've had something related to new police department. That'll probably continue as we get closer to its opening. This is for equipment that will be used for the processing of forensic evidence. Total cost is $57,940.50. And like the last item, this aligns with the budget for the department outfitting the new police station.
Very good. Any discussion?
Just a reminder, what's the target for the completion?
June 1st.
Of this year?
Yeah, they're ahead of schedule. Chief just walked me through there a couple weeks ago, and they were saying June 1 is what they're looking
Okay.
at, so it's exciting.
Looks really nice.
Yeah. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
Third item tonight, Your Honor, resolution 2526-127, resolution authorizing a temporary increase in the number of patrolmen in the East Peoria Police Department. Whereas Title I, Chapter 3, Section 7.1 of the East Peoria City Code authorizes the City Council to determine from time to time by resolution the number of individuals to hold each rank on the East Peoria Police Department. And whereas in anticipation of a pending retirement and an extended military deployment of sworn officers in the police department, the city seeks an increase in the number of patrolmen in the police department by 1 to a total of 41. And whereas the number of patrolmen will decrease back to 40 through attrition upon completion and return from military deployment of the individual from the police department who is on an extended deployment. And whereas it is in the best interest of the city to increase the number of those holding the rank of patrolman by 1 to 41 effective immediately. Now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, that Section 1, effective immediately, the Police Department of the City of East Peoria shall consist of the following personnel: 1 police chief, 2 deputy chiefs, 8 sergeants, 41 patrolmen. Section 2, the police chief is hereby authorized and directed to notify the Police and Fire Commission of the increase in This says deputy chiefs. This should probably say patrolmen. Correct?
It should be patrolman.
All right. I will make that change on here. Morgan, you got that right? Section 3, effective after the anticipated return of the sworn officer from military deployment, the police department of the city of East Peoria shall consist of the following personnel through attrition: 1 police chief, 2 deputy chiefs, 7 sergeants, 40 patrolmen. That's it.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, there's second page. Mr. Mayor, I move that the resolution number 2526-127 be adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. This is something we've done from time to time, more with the police department, the fire department, or more with the fire department than the police department, but in this particular case, it's needed with the police department. We have we have a retirement and an extended deployment in the military, and the goal of this is to temporarily increase the number of patrolmen by 1 so that we can go ahead and get somebody in here trained and ready to go, so that we do not fall behind in our hiring practices.
Well, the good news is the chief, if people approve this tonight, if you guys approve it, will be hiring somebody that's already a trained officer. So that'll immensely help us along. Much needed. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
Final item tonight, Your Honor, is ordinance 4898. Mr. Mayor, I move you that ordinance number 4898 here to attach an ordinance amending provisions of the East Peoria City Code regarding cigarette and electronic cigarette vending machines be read at length by the clerk, and the said ordinance number 4898 be accepted on its first reading and hereby adopted as presented.
May I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Madam Clerk?
Whereas Chapter 9 of Title 3 of the East Peoria City Code establishes regulations for cigarette vending machines, which includes the sale of electronic cigarettes and vaping devices. Whereas city officials are aware of the proliferation of vending machines being used for the sale of electronic cigarettes and vaping devices, and such electronic cigarettes and vaping devices are hereby found to be a public nuisance for persons under age 21. And whereas the City Council finds it is in the best interest of the city to limit the availability of vending machines in the city that market the sale of electronic cigarettes and vaping devices to only businesses and locations that are not accessible to persons under age 21 as provided herein. Now therefore be it ordained by the Council of the City of East Peoria, Tazewell County, Illinois, that Section 1, Title 3, Chapter 9, Section 8 is hereby amended to read as follows. Additions are indicated by underline, deletions by strikeout. Section 3-9-8, Location Restrictions. Tobacco products, electronic cigarettes, and alternative nicotine products may be sold through a cigarette vending machine only if products are not placed together with any non-tobacco product other than matches, and the vending machine is in a business or place where persons under 21 years of age are not permitted at any time. The term tobacco product, electronic cigarette, and alternative nicotine product shall have the same meanings set forth in Section 3-35-1. Section 2, this ordinance is hereby ordered to be published in pamphlet form by the East Peoria City Clerk, and said clerk is ordered to keep at least 3 copies hereof available for public inspection in the future and in accordance with the Illinois Municipal Code. Section 3, this ordinance is in addition to all other ordinances on the subject and shall be construed therewith, excepting as to that part in direct conflict with any other ordinance, and in the event of such conflict, the provisions hereof shall govern. Section 4, this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage, approval, and 10-day period of publication in the manner provided by law.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So this ordinance changes or amends our previous ordinance that we have regarding vending machines where tobacco products can be sold. This updates the ordinance to say that no tobacco product, whether it be cigarettes or vaping, electronic cigarettes, can be sold in a establishment where anybody under 21 would be allowed. So there are very few establishments in the city where you have to be 21 or older to be in. There are a few, those places they would be allowed, but in any place where individuals under 21 are allowed, there would be no vending machines selling tobacco products of any kind.
Very good. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried.
That's all I have tonight, Your Honor.
Very good. Public comment. Anyone wish to address the council on a non-agenda item? Please step forward.
I just wanted to say thank you to whoever, or all of you, whoever was behind plowing the snow off of East Washington Street sidewalks. It made my walk much safer and easier. I'd like to thank you for that.
That, you can give credit to our staff at grounds crew that do that, and they're going to try to do a better job of maintaining the sidewalks. But of course, everyone needs to understand the roads have to come first, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, I have a favor or a request. I'd like to ask the 5 of you, individually or as a group, look at the property in the 3400 block of East Washington Street. Just walk around it and look at it. And ask yourself if you would like that 2 doors down from your house. That's all I have.
East Washington Street or road? Is it street or road?
It's Washington Street. The apartments at the end of my street.
Are those?
John knows where I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Is that the old hotel, sir?
It's,
Yes.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep.
It's just, you know, maybe if you saw it, would you want it 2 doors down from your house? That's all I'm asking. I'll come into the next meeting and get your answers.
Okay. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And just to let you guys know that the street department, and I think in East Side, handmade an attachment to go on that tractor to clean those sidewalks.
They did.
Which made it, I mean, somebody ought to patent that.
Yeah.
Would we get the money for that, or would the employee get the money for that if it?
You shouldn't bring that kind of stuff up in a public meeting. You just gave away our secrets.
But good job. It was a
Yeah,
good job they
They're
did.
doing a great job. All right. Anyone else wish to address the council? I see no one. Comments from the council. Commissioner Decker.
Couple items, Mayor. First of all, I want to congratulate, and they're not done, the East Peoria High School boys basketball team. They are doing really well. It's exciting watching them. They're playing, I believe, tomorrow night against Kankakee, if I'm not mistaken. And it's there have been a few times over the years that the boys basketball team has gotten, or had a team that could compete with some of these elite schools, and this year they're really doing well. So hopefully they're able to win tomorrow night. I can't remember if they win tomorrow night, is that winning the sectional, or if there's another game after that? Do you know? Is that
I don't know.
okay? I'm curious. It may have to go back.
There's 2 sectional games, so I don't know if this is their first. I know they
This is
won.
the first.
They won
They
the
won
regional,
regional
so
Because
they'd
they
have to
just won
win.
regional.
So
Okay.
they'd have to win 2 to win the sectional.
Okay. It's exciting. It's exciting hearing friends of mine's kids mentioned on the news every time there's a game, and it's just really fun watching it. So hope they do well. It's the second thing is obviously with all the concerning things going on in the Middle East right now. Unfortunately, it sounds like it was brought to our nation a few days ago, potentially in Texas, and I just want to, hope that our public safety stays safe and vigilant. Hopefully nothing like that comes around here, but we have some important assets in the area, so you never know what could happen. So it's a difficult time, but hopefully when it's all over, there will be less things to worry about in some parts of the world. And finally, Mayor, I have a resolution. Mr. Mayor, I move that a closed meeting or session of the City Council be held at the conclusion of this regular meeting, discuss the following matter or matters according to exceptions provided in the Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 121 et sec, and specified as follows. Section 2, C11, litigation. When an action against, affecting, or on behalf of a particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the business of the closed meeting.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mingus. Roll call?
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you, motion carried.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Hill.
Couple things. Every month we tick away, guess what? Farmers market's around the corner, but more importantly right now
What are
is
the dates on that again?
beginning, it'd be the first Friday in June. So I think I saw something from Ty that that date is June 5th through the end of August. So more, and not more importantly, as importantly, we really could use, I could really use, a farmer market coordinator. So if you're ambitious and passionate about running and improving our farmers market, we need you. So reach out to me, and I'd love to have somebody come and take this thing over and make it better. That's all I have.
It's been an open position for about 3 years.
I think this is year 6.
Okay, very good, Commissioner. Commissioner Sutherland.
Yeah, I have a couple things that I want to get off my chest. You know, when I was a kid, one of the highlights of my summer and my fondest memories, a lot of them were around Fond du Lac swimming pool. And I really think that it's not up to the city. The park district doesn't seem to be interested in doing it on their own. And the school districts seem to get sales tax money, and they can only use the sales tax money for building funds, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If we could maybe try to get everybody together and see if it's feasible to have a plan to where the high school and the grade school and the park district and the city of East Peoria all get together and see if it's humanly, financially, fiscally possible to put a pool together, because there's really nowhere for these young people to go except get in trouble. I mean, there's nothing for them to do. They can't ride motorcycles. Well, I probably never could, but they never really enforced it. You can't ride motorcycles in East Peoria. You can't ride horses in East Peoria. You can't get in Farm Creek in hardly any position. You can't even go up to the upper park and Fond du Lac Park and play baseball or softball because the diamonds are locked up because they're only set aside for people that pay. And yeah, I disagree with that. Maybe one of these days I'll be on the park board. I don't know, but there's got to be more out there for these kids than nothing. And right now there's nothing. Okay, my next thing is Cord and I had to sit down, and I want to start putting pipe in the ground because while I was gone, I saw message after message after message on my cell phone, a boil order. And I'm telling you guys, don't get, I hope you don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at Cord. Don't get mad at the workers, because this pipe has been in the ground, a lot of it, for well over 100 years. And some of it that's newer than that was put in, and it was the cheapest pipe that they could buy at the time to save money to put in the subdividers to put their subdivisions in. And so as soon as we're done, Cord told me as soon as we're done with the vectoring out for looking for lead to make the state happy and filling that paperwork out, we think that there's going to be around 80 homes, residential homes, that need to be replaced, and we have a $1,000 help for anybody that's falls under the parameters of not having a lot of money coming in. I personally think that we should cut that loose and raise it from, $30,000 or whatever it's up to $70,000, because your water is going to be cut off. The state is trying to threaten that if you still have lead lines coming into your house, the only way that we can make you change it out is by turning your water off. I'm hoping that will never happen. and this is not for landlords, you have to live in your house, but there's probably a good 50 houses out there that could eat up this $50,000 that we set aside for $1,000 per household to help out. So just get a hold of Cord Chrysler or Jeremiah with the water department, and they will hold your hand and walk you through the $1,000 and help you along getting this problem solved. But as far as the mains go, we're going to start on Boland, on Arnold Road going up to Boland, and that'll take care of a lot of the boil orders on those side streets, but not all of them. So after we take care of that, then there's two other mains that we have to replace, but we're going to be coming right back up to the Boland area and go down those hills right there, because those hills, they take a beating with the water pressure that's having to be pushed up or being pushed down. And so they're high. But we can only go as fast as the money holds out. It's a money thing. Because if I had $10 million this year to spend on replacing water pipe, I could put more pipe in per dollar, per foot, because if I have so much money, I could still do that all in 1 year, maybe a year and a half. Because you could have a couple multiple contractors come in, plus our guys. It's a money issue, not a want issue or need issue. It is absolutely a money issue. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at the maps, and wherever the breaks are happening the most is the main that's going to get fixed the first. So hang on, everybody, we're coming, okay? I'm done.
Very good, thank you. Commissioner Mingus?
I have nothing, Your Honor.
Very good. Just real quick, wanted to mention that we have some heavy hearts. We lost a valuable member of our community unexpectedly. Dennis Vanderver passed away a week ago last night while vacationing with his wife down in Florida. And I've had the privilege of getting to know Dennis quite a bit. I actually met him when he was on the District 86 school board, and our youngest kids were at Lincoln, and that's where I first met him. He was retired from Caterpillar, and he made a point, whether it was Lincoln, and then when they were at Boland, we saw him at Boland. When he was at the junior high, we saw him there. But he was always very involved in the school activities. As a school board member, he served on the school board, I think, like 12 years, if I could be mistaken, but the last 3 as the board president. He stepped down from that, but a lot of folks may know him. He was an election judge, served in probably 3 or 4 different polling places throughout East Peoria, but just a wonderful gentleman. His wife was a longtime volunteer with the Beautification Commission, very involved in giving back to the community. But I also want to recognize him as a Vietnam vet. I knew the guy personally, and I had no idea that he was a Bronze Star recipient and a Purple Heart recipient. I discovered that he was a Vietnam vet when we both landed in the gym at the junior high. I think the first year I was mayor, they invited me to kick off the volunteer day, whatever they call it at the junior high. And I was there to motivate the kids, and they all had their little volunteer shirts on. The gym was full. And Dennis was beside me, and I just thought, as a member of the board, I thought he was there just to, like, okay, charge him up, John. But he was there because he had just been on an honor flight. Wow. And he said to me, I really don't want to speak, but I owe it to these kids. Yeah. And he said it was very short, but he got to the point where he acknowledged the fact that, he appreciated the fact that he did go on it. He held off for a long time going. He enjoyed the memorials and everything else, but what really made his day, the letters from the kids that they receive on the plane, and then the homecoming he got when he came home, which he didn't get when he came home from Vietnam. And it was super emotional. And I don't think there were too many dry eyes in the gymnasium, but that's when I first learned of his background, which, he was as a combat veteran, fellow veteran. He didn't like to share any of that, but he was a very humble man, good person, and we're really going to miss him. And my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his wife and his daughter, his grandkids, very involved in their lives. They all played sports, and I don't think he missed too many of their events. So we're going to miss him, but anyway, hold them near and dear in our heart forever. With that, I'd seek a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adjourn until Monday evening, March 16th, 2026 at 6 p.m.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Decker. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Commissioner Decker?
Aye.
Hill?
Aye.
Mingus?
Aye.
Sutherland?
Aye.
Mayor Call?
Aye.
All present voting, aye, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned until we meet again. All right, guys, if you got to use the restroom, we're going to regroup back here.